Thank you. Thank you for reminding. All right. So this is a breakout room activity for all of us. This is called pub trivia. We all will be hanging out in a groups, and we'll be researching on a couple of topics given to us. So first group will be researching on SQL database and SQL managed instance and these services. Second group would actually research on these services. Third group will research on this services. And fourth will research on these services. All right. So now going back to the question I asked, as I was saying, Azure actually provides a lot of services, and those services are divided into some core groups. Okay. Do you have any idea, or can someone help me out? What are those, or one of that core group? Computing, yeah. What else? Yeah, so compute, one of them is compute service, another one is networking services, and another one is storage services, and the last one is database and analytics services. All right, so these are the main four categories where all these services would fall in. Like all these services would fall in. So how are you going to research on this? Like, let's say you pick up a topic, SQL database. Okay, this also gives you a link here so that you can open this guy here. All right, now any guesses where would SQL will fall in? Will it fall in compute, networking, storage, or databases? Storage, database, database, database. Yeah, it might be a little confusing, storage and databases, right? So when you go deeper, then you will see storage is actually, when you see both, then you'll be 100% sure that it is database. But then what is storage then? Storage is only and only about the file storage, okay? So let's say you are working on some kind of project. You all are coming from Coding Dojo, right? So let's say you worked on a Django project and you have images in there, or you worked on Java project and you have some static files in there. All those files, where they are going to sit, it is being decided by these storage services, or it is being managed by these storage services. Yeah, so it is confusing, and it is sometimes. That's why we have to go we have to dig a little deeper and see, oh, okay, I wish they didn't call it storage services. I wish they would have called it like Azure file storage services, or then Azure database services, something like that, right? So then let's say your group is researching on SQL database, right? So you'll come here and you see, okay, this is where we need to find. So you click on this. Also, you can read what all services are provided or are listed under database or analytics services is Cosmos DB, SQL database, managed instance, and whatnot. Okay, so you need to go in here and then probably go and research on these topics. Okay, now how deep you need to go depending on like how you want to go, how your group is doing, and you all should feel comfortable going around it. Right now, this activity should be able to give you some important points, right, or some important questions you think can be asked by a certification exam. All right, so this is where you're going to write those questions in here. So you will prepare some kind of questions. Let's say for SQL database, very simple question could be, what is the acronym of SQL? Anyone knows that, but just for, there might be a question like that. And a very popular question in SQL database in the exam is, how would you migrate to Azure SQL database? Those kind of questions. So whatever you research in the documentation, you're going to probably put here most important 7 points or 7 questions in here, and come back and answer those questions here too. Okay, so you need to build in this for yourself and for others. Now the idea is one group is researching on this area here, another is researching on this, another one is researching on this. So we are like 4 groups and we are researching on so many different topics. Now, when we come back together, we will have a presentation. Every group can probably take probably 5 to 7 minutes maximum. I'm saying max because we don't have too much time, and then we have to move on to the next section as well. Okay, so 5 to 7 minutes on one particular section. So you can pick up one important or interesting question and talk about it, or talk about the services, whatever you did. All right, so you guys need to even present that. So you can choose, like, let's say in every group you are 4 people. So you can choose like who's going to own this section and who's going to present this. Or also you can choose one person who can present that. It's totally your collaboration and it's your baby. You decide how baby will dance. Okay. So that's what the assignment, oh, I'm calling it assignment, but no, this is an activity. It's a fun activity. Get your drinks ready. I mean, next to you, coffee, tea, that's it, I guess. So that you are energetic and you're researching and working on these topics. All right. So any questions on this? All good? If you are good, say yes. If you have a question, maybe you can ask so that I know you're good. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Cool, cool, cool. All right. Sorry.
It'll be the same link that we had before.
Say that again, Tyron.
Will it be the same link that we used before or what?
Yes, yes. So let me show that to you. Let me stop sharing. Yeah, so when I put you in breakout rooms, I can see, let me see, let me just stop sharing and I will put you, I'll stop recording as well.